Hello everybody and welcome back again to Let's Play Greedfall. So, I have returned to my residence here in New Serene, and on my way back home I actually did some buying and selling. Mostly selling, as a matter of fact. However, I did buy a few things as well. For example, I now have this snazzy coat, and it gives me even more charisma. Because, of course it does. Everybody knows that capes make you like 50% more charismatic, right? It's scientifically proven. So hopefully this will help me with my next charisma check. But yeah, today I would like to continue with one of my main missions. Specifically this one, Mystery of the Ancient Ruins. Because I already know where the old mine is. We have been there before, so it would be very quick to get there. And before I do that, there's one other thing that I want to do. I want to talk to Afra again, since we finished a part of her companion quest last episode. So maybe she has something to say about that. No, don't walk away from me. I want to talk to you.
Desade, I'm happy to see you. Can I do anything for you?
And yeah, she has a different hat as well, because the helmet just has more armor rating. And I don't know, I think it suits her. So, let's see. But okay, this is stuff I asked her already, so she doesn't seem to have any new dialogue here. Alright, fair enough.
I must leave you.
So, since she doesn't really have anything to say to me, I guess we're just going to fast travel to the mines. And do I want to pick a different team? I don't know, I think my current team, Afra and Sierra, might actually be a good fit for this mission. Sierra may have some knowledge about the runes, and Afra is surely going to be interested in that as well. So, let's just keep this team. And yes, we can travel directly to the mines camp. But of course, first of all, we have to take a break in our camp, and apparently all my companions are happy at the moment, except Vasco, who wants to continue his quest right away. He seems to be impatient, but everyone else seems to be satisfied for the moment.
Up there. This is Deirdre, the ruins Lady Morange told us about. But I do not know how to get there. The path collapsed.
Some of the tunnels in the mine may lead to it. We should go there.
We should find the ruins mentioned by Lady Morange in this area.
Well, thank you for stating the obvious, Afra. That's exactly why we came here. But yeah, the ruins are somewhere on the other side of the mine, so probably somewhere around here. Ask about the ruins among the miners. Okay, now we can actually talk to these people. I mean, I think we did talk to some of them before, but they didn't really have any useful information, which gives me the impression that exploring preemptively isn't really all that useful in this game, because you find many areas where you can't really do much or anything at all. So maybe it's just better to wait until a quest tells you to go to a certain region. It's a bit more efficient, I suppose.
Good grief, these are some unusual customers. Well, I have everything a miner could need. And everything anyone else could too.
Well, I'm pretty sure I don't actually have to buy anything at the moment.
The entrance to Qualusone is here. The people of the village might be able to teach us a few things.
Right. So I think I did talk to her before, but let's do it again.
Good day. What can I do for you?
Yeah, I think I asked this already, but now that we are actually doing the quest, it might give us a different result. So let's ask about the ruins again.
What can you tell me about the ruins on the plateau? You aren't the first to ask me about them, but the answer is still the same. I've nothing to tell you. Not that I wouldn't want to, but I've never been there. There must have been a path once upon a time, but it's no longer there. Maybe it collapsed. Some say that you have to pass through the mines to get there. A few of the tunnels do climb. It's certainly possible, I would say. But those tunnels are all closed, and we have better things to do. The iron ore, it doesn't come out of the ground by itself. Do you need anything else?
I don't think so. Oh, hang on a second. I can ask about the mines now as well. Sure, let's do it.
Tell me about the mines.
It wasn't us that first dug them out. They're really old. Centuries old. But those tunnels are full of riches. It takes little effort to unearth the minerals that we want. What more could we ask for? Seeing as how there aren't that many of us, if we were pressed to mine all the tunnels, we'd be too few. But the time will come when folks hear about what we're pulling from these rocks. We won't be alone for much longer.
Okay. Find a passage towards the plateau inside the mine. Yeah, I mean, we did find that collapsed tunnel, I think, but I needed intuition to go through there, which I still don't have. I have lots of charisma, but no intuition whatsoever. So hopefully we can find, like, a different way to get to the plateau. Right, I can use a light. Let's do it. So, let's have a look at the map again. I think this was a tunnel where you needed intuition. But my quest marker points towards this place anyway. So I guess that's what we're going to check out. And we can, like, talk to another person over here. Oh, offer your help to Afra. The Cave of Knowledge. Huh. Well, I don't know if this triggered because we just entered a cave. Maybe this is the Cave of Knowledge. But either way, I don't really want to continue her quest at the moment, so we're going to talk to her later.
Hello, you lost?
No. Why do you ask?
It's just that we rarely get visitors. Well then, what can I do for you?
Well, let's see. Again, I may have asked this already, but it might be useful to ask it again now.
What can you tell me about the ruins that we can see up there?
Not a great deal. To my knowledge, no one's ever been able to reach them. There were some officials from the city that came, but when they saw they couldn't easily climb up to the plateau, they just left. There must have been a path that caved in. Unless some sort of tunnel in the mine takes you there. Anything else?
Well, this isn't really new information for me, but sure, tell me about the mine as well.
What can you tell me about the mine?
It's ancient work. The natives must have dug it out a long time ago and then abandoned it. Even if it is strange work for islanders, it looks more like something we would do on a continent. We're trying to restore it. The rock is extremely rich in iron ore, but the tunnels are very old. You need to go slowly. None of us are in a humour to be buried alive. We did explore a few of them, and we're exploiting the closest. But others, nah, they're still inaccessible. Anything else?
Okay, so I guess we are just going to explore all of these passages.
I'll leave you to it then.
Until we meet again.
Right, since I still can't use the collapse passage due to lack of intuition, I guess I will just go straight for this area over here. Apparently I have to use the ladder for that. I remember there was like a spot that looked like an exit, but it was closed. So maybe we can actually do something about that now. This is just a dead end, right? Yeah, I think it is. But I can pick up some loot. Yeah, this is the place. And now I can actually interact with that mechanism, which I couldn't do before. So, yeah, I think exploring too much before you actually get a quest to go to a certain place doesn't really help you, because you just end up with dead ends, or you discover stuff like, you know, the dead queen before you're supposed to. So I think I will reduce my explorations unless I am prompted to actually go to a place. And maybe then, when I'm a little bit further into the game and I have visited most areas, I will do some more thorough exploration to make sure that I haven't missed anything in a specific region. But okay,
There must be some mechanism or a lock.
well, I do remember that we bought a cock from the merchant. So maybe that's what I need to use here?
You did it.
Ah,
the gate is open
okay.
now.
Well, so that was quick. And you can see some enemies around here. But I think they are just like low-level enemies. Yes, they are. So we should be quick. There we go. Pretty sure we have more over here. Yes, we do. Alright, let's start with this one maybe. And this should be the last one, I hope. There we go. Anyway, I think I saw some loot over here. Yes. I'll take it. And, where would I have to go? Probably through here. Yep, I can see it on my map. So, let's go. I mean, there's quite a few constructions here. I'm not sure if this is still part of the mines that the miners had access to, or if I venture into unexplored territory now. I mean, all they really needed to do was use a cock on a mechanism to open it. But they did say they were very busy, so maybe they just didn't get around to it, right? Okay. I think I can see the runes, but first of all we need to deal with these creatures over here. Right. I'm going to start with this one over here. Now we can take down smaller ones. And there we go. Right, I can see the runes. The question is, how do we get there? Apparently, I need to go through here. Climb up, yes. Oh, that's some good loot here. Leaf for runes, okay. So, this wasn't really difficult at all. All you needed was a new cock. Runes of Didri. Okay, here we go. And suddenly it became very misty. Yeah, we seem to be on top of the hill now.
Finally, here we are. These are the ruins that Lady Serene spoke to us about.
These buildings are similar to those of Dida Kid and Nadaiges. They must have been built by the legendary peoples of the sea.
Explore the area. Something may give away the identity of the architects.
Okay, let's look around. Search the ruins to find out their origin. First of all, going to set up a camp. And that's actually the last one in this region. So, at least one region finished. And like 10 others to go or something like that. But yeah, this is quite extensive. Oh, and we have some of these beds around here. Let's take care of them first.
Watch out! Grenade!
Alright. Let me stunned a few of them. We can just take care of the rest. Okay. So, is there any specific place we should check out? No, there are a few of them, but I'm not sure if it's any specific place or if we just have to look around till we find something. So, let's see what we can discover. Not seeing any paintings or anything. And we have more of these dead creatures. Alright. Of course, they're not really all that dangerous. More like annoying. Okay, let's continue. I see something shiny over here. Let's see. It's just a barrel. Why do you think that this is special? Oh, there's something on the barrel. Huh. Old rusty key. Okay. So, we found a key. Now we need to find something to open with that key. A door or a chest. But it's maybe over here. But I think I still need to find something in this part of the ruins, huh? Hence the quest marker. Oh, I see. Are you on your own? That's unusual. That is really unusual indeed. Usually they appear in larger groups. Well, I'm not really seeing anything of interest in this place, so let's move on to the one over here. Well, the only thing that I find are more enemies. This doesn't help me at all. Alright. Not even sure if I need all of these materials, but it doesn't hurt to have them, right? Oh, well, this is different. What am I looking at here? Nadai Glenderman. So I guess it's one of these guardian creatures. Okay. Well, we may have to fight this guardian now. This one looks pretty terrifying, to be honest. But it doesn't really seem to be quite as dangerous as the last one. Oh, what the hell? No. Don't hit me from underground. Well, this is new. Okay, now the creature is back. Alright, we have destroyed the armor. So I think now it should be easier to get it down. There's some interesting attack patterns here, though. Also, I kind of would like to try my healing abilities now. So, I think I can, like, try to lock onto one of my companions. Well, I definitely can heal myself, but the question is, how do I heal one of my companions? For example, Afra is not doing so great. Hang on a second. I seem to remember that there's a way to lock on to one of your companions in battle. Lock on target. Okay, but can I lock on to companion? That's what I would like to know. Well, it only seems to affect the enemy. So, again, I'm not entirely sure how I would use my healing to actually heal a companion. Is this even possible? I don't know. But okay, this was not so difficult at all. Not compared to the other guardian that we already killed. Anyway, let's see what we can gather from this piece of pearl from a prince of the seas. Huh. That is interesting. I mean, it's probably just junk again that I can sell. But still. Ooh, Yatagan. Huh. This looks like something that I might want to use. Let's see. Huh. It looks so small, but it is in general better than the one that I had before, so I guess I'll take it. Tiny little weapon. But I still need something to unlock with my key. And so far I haven't really found anything. Yeah. Search the ruins, they say. So I guess I will just very meticulously look around this place, and I guess I will bring you back once I actually found anything. Oh, hang on a second, there's something over here. Old and almost illegible journal. Okay. Our position on the island is becoming impossible to hold. Despite our best efforts and the many battles we have won, we are losing more and more ground. These savages are formidable opponents. The roots seem to obey them, and they are helped by gigantic creatures, the likes of which we had never seen before. The creatures are approaching, and we are incapable of facing them. The lords are already preparing to board the ships that the Nords had stationed near our position. As I expected, they said there would be not enough room for everyone. We are going to die here, stomped by some giant raging monsters. Cursed be the princes and their ambition. Okay, so this journal is definitely from those old civilization, and the fact that I can read it seems to indicate that they do in fact come from the continent, right?
This journal confirms what we suspected. A continental nation had once attempted to colonize the island with the help of the Nords, and they were repulsed. From what I was able to decipher, few of them actually managed to escape. The major part of the journal has faded, and I'm not able to make out the name of the author. Let's continue our search. We must discover which nation was here.
So how come that nobody remembers that? I mean, The Nords surely should remember it, right? They definitely have been here before. But okay, I still need to find more stuff. And do I want to use my skill points right away? I have a talent point. I can get even more charisma, which I don't really need, thanks to my cape, because I'm pretty much full on charisma now, I suppose. So, how about we finally get some intuition here? Because that was a skill that I was lacking so far. Let's get some intuition. And, I'm not entirely sure what to do with that, but I guess I'm just going to put it into my rifle skills. Or shotgun skills. So, yeah, there's still something in this area that I need to find. So, let's be a little bit more thorough. Ah, here we go. It's another chest. And I can actually use my key here. So, what do we get? Ancient seal. This forgotten seal from the ruins of Didri still bears the old coat of arms of the congregation. Okay, so it's congregation people who have been here, huh?
This seal. I know the insignia, even if it has become more detailed in recent decades. It's hard to believe my eyes.
A seal? A coat of arms? What is it? A clan banner of some kind?
Yes, something like that. This is the ancient coat of arms of Serene. It's a congregation seal. I think the information is pointing to something. No possible doubt remains. All the clues point in the same direction. The people from the sea who built these ruins and confronted the natives. They were us.
It's difficult to admit. And to think that I turn to you to help us against the Bridge Alliance. I do not judge you guilty of the crimes of your ancestors. But this story is known.
I know this will not help our relations with your people. That is certain. This must be the reason they kept us in the dark. Constantine is going to be furious when he learns this.
So has someone been trying to hide this, or has it just been forgotten for some reason? I don't know. But I mean, that might explain the mark on her face. If there has been some intermingling between the natives and the congregation at that time. Right, so I need to go back to Constantine now. I suppose I can use the camp over here to fast travel. Let's travel back to New Serene, and yes, I guess the residence would be closest. So, do I want to talk to my companions? No, I think I'm going to wait. Let's move on. Alright. And from here it's not that far away. Alright, Constantine, I have some news for you. Oh, is it just me, or does he look significantly worse? I mean, look at his eyes. I mean, he was always kind of pale and stuff, but I feel that he's not doing so well.
Cousin! You have returned! How did things go?
You don't look well.
Mm-hmm.
What's happened?
Nothing. Nothing terribly bad, in any case. I must have eaten something that's having trouble going through me.
It seems to me that this illness has been lingering too long. Who prepares your meals? Are they safe?
No one is poisoning me, fair cousin. We are
you
far from
sure?
court and their customs. It's nothing. Take my word for it. Now then, what do you have to tell me?
Allow me to present Afra, an emissary of the Bridge Alliance. She is an eminent naturalist who studies local flora in an effort to find a remedy.
Your Excellency, it is a great honor.
You were part of Governor Buren's lost expedition, if I've understood correctly, were you not?
Yes, and our research would have borne fruit if it hadn't been so brutally interrupted.
I can only imagine. Nevertheless, you are most welcome. Your great learning will certainly prove useful. I implore you, my fair cousin. Do continue. We are eager to hear your news.
Well, this is actually not what I came to talk to you about. Instead, I would like to report about the ruins.
We had a talk with Lady Morange, and we explored the ruins that she suggested we visit. All our findings point to one conclusion. Those ruins were originally built by the Congregation of Merchants.
The congregation? Us? But Father never once even hinted. Once again, he must have deemed me unworthy to know the secret.
Okay.
How he must despise me.
Constantine.
We need to learn more. I want to understand. I need to know everything my father has kept from me. This question also concerns you. You look too much like a native for that to be a coincidence. Since we cannot bombard my father with questions, others here must give us the answers we require. The congregation, even in the past, could not have made it to this island without help. We are pitiful sailors.
You are thinking of us. But I assure you that I know nothing of this story.
You are perhaps simply not aware, but your admiral stationed at the captainry surely is. Go and find her, cousin. Try to learn the final chapter of this story.
Very well.
Anything else?
Okay, so we are going to assume that some people know about this, but they are trying to keep it a secret. Which makes sense, I guess. If it's only a few centuries ago, then it shouldn't be completely lost, right? I mean, if it was like a few thousand years ago, okay, but apparently it's not really that long ago. Anyway, I think I have asked all of this already. I'm pretty sure I asked this and this. I'm not sure about the last option. Maybe I'm just going to take it again. Ah, yes, RPG problems.
How are relations with our allies?
Oh, they bow and scrape, and they regularly assure me of their unwavering friendship, so that they can better try to convince me to embrace their point of view, and only theirs. Taleme wants to convert me, and the Alliance assures me that only they will allow us to benefit from progress. They're a bunch of old foxes, but they take me for a young, brainless rabbit. The only thing they really want is to increase their influence on this island. With our help.
Yeah, I think I may have asked that already. Okay, but that's
I'm going to leave now.
all for now.
Goodbye, Constantine.
Look out for yourself.
So, I did get a few new quests here, right? The Prince's Secret. Talk to Admiral Cabral about the ruins. Okay, so we're starting to follow up by talking to the Nords. Surely they must remember something about this, right? Yes, we have another part of Afra's quest. These are just my collection missions. So, maybe before we continue with our main mission, we want to take care of another side quest. Maybe one that is not a companion mission. So this one, for example, assess the situation at the Carlsen Glade. I feel this is something that might not take too long. I don't know. And do we have any new interesting journal entries? Well, we have this one. This Nadaik resembles both octopus and shellfish. It is undeniably a protector of the coast. Okay. Yeah, this one was a lot more difficult than this one. Anyway, I guess I will return to my residence now. And then we will fast travel back to that glade or somewhere nearby. Because we still have a little bit of time left in this episode. Alright, so before I leave again, I may want to exchange my team a little bit. Let's see. Well, I guess taking Ciara along for this one would make sense, but how about Kurt? He wasn't in my party for a while, so you can come along for this one. Where exactly do I have to go for this one? Assess the situation at the Corsan Glade. Yes. Let's travel. And I mean, this apparently seems to be a new region. We haven't set up any camps in this place so far. Okay, well, let's see. Yep, this is indeed a completely new region. I'm going to assume some of these landmarks will be camps, so it would make sense to visit them first. Is this a way we can go? Yep, it is. Well, look at that, foxes. I've killed quite a few of you already. More than I needed to for that one quest. Okay, so we got a little settlement here. Logging expedition, right. But first, let me set up the camp over here. And now, we will check out this place.
Do not force us to use our weapons.
We do not want to shed blood. We want to give life back to the earth.
Do you not understand that these woods are sacred?
Yeah, right. We told you to leave. Now go.
Well, this situation looks bad.
What's happening here, soldier?
These islanders want to enter a plot of land that belongs to the congregation.
They are denying us access to the glade.
We must heal it. Otherwise, this land will die.
I am sorry, but we cannot let you enter this area.
But we only want to plant some new trees. Bring life back. These people are fanatics, Your Excellency. Several woodcutters died last night, and I'm willing to bet that these savages had a hand in it. You are killing the earth, so it kills you in return. All of you are cursed.
Shut it, you savage!
I am de Sardet. I am the legate of the merchant congregation on this island. I came to shed some light on this affair. You said that some woodcutters died.
Aye, they fell sick and died a few hours later. Well, the camp doctor will be able to tell you more about it. You'll find him in the barracks right here.
Thank you, soldier. I'll go see her.
Please, Your Excellency, you may come in. Do not force us to use our weapons.
We do not want to shed blood. We want to give life back to the earth.
Okay, they are just repeating the same dialogue again, so I'm going to leave them behind to argue amongst each other. But okay, apparently we are talking to the doctor now. Yes.
Hello, Doctor. I'm the legate of the congregation. I was told about the disputes caused by this camp, and a soldier told me that several woodcutters died recently.
Yes.
They got sick yesterday afternoon, and a few hours later they were dead. I couldn't do anything except watch them writhing in pain. None of my remedies worked. If seeing corpses doesn't bother you, you can come and see the bodies. They're here. I hope that whatever killed them is not contagious.
Well, I have seen quite a few bodies already. I produced a few of them myself, so I don't mind having a look.
These poor woodcutters look like they've suffered. This one has a swollen tongue. Blood at the corners of the mouth.
So, they fell sick, they died within a few hours, and their tongue is swollen. I mean, I'm not a doctor, but my first guess would be poison. Or they ate something that, was poisonous. By accident.
There are some peculiar red patches on the bodies. His eyes are bloodshot. This man choked to death.
Again, could be poison or an allergic reaction, maybe?
A strong smell of ammonia. The entrails must have been perforated.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they ate something poisonous. The question is just, was it an accident? Or did someone actually poison them? Okay, apparently we're talking to the doctor again.
So, what do you think? Do you recognize their disease?
They didn't die of disease. They were poisoned. There's
Indeed.
no doubt about it.
You're probably right. But I've heard these savages talking so much about curses, so I thought it must be a mysterious disease, rather than seeing what was before my eyes. But how could these three men be poisoned?
Well, they probably ate something. So can I ask all of it, or do I have to pick something?
I'm not sure. Do their symptoms not point to anything?
No. I've never seen such a deadly poison with these symptoms.
Okay. So has any been into their barracks?
Have you noticed anyone unusual here?
Unusual? No.
Insist. Well, I guess I have to insist.
You don't seem completely sure of yourself. Nobody could have just slipped in.
No, I assure you. The last ones to pass by here were the hunters who delivered us game 2 days ago.
Hunters?
Natives who bring us game regularly in exchange for knickknacks. But they've been restocking us for months. I struggle to believe that they're involved.
Well, let's see what they have to say. Where can I find them?
They usually hunt on the edge of the wood that leads to this camp.
Okay. Find the hunters at the edge of the woods. But I would like to ask
Thank
the other
you for your
things
help.
too.
Good luck.
Well, I can't. Okay. That's a pity, because I would like to know what they drank and ate, but apparently that's not an option anymore. Yeah, sure. Let's continue and let's see if we can find these hunters. Who's attacking us? Oh, it's a new creature. No, it's just one of these Andrix. I do remember them. But I am a little bit awkward in the corner here. So let's remedy that. Okay.
Oi! This is our prey.
I'm sorry.
How can we earn our reward if you hunt our prey?
Well, they attacked me. I kinda had to defend myself. Justify yourself. Go straight to the point. I would like to know how she's going to justify herself.
We only defended ourselves.
Yes.
These beasts attacked us. But take them. We do not intend to eat them.
Thank you. But what are you doing here, Say, if you're not here to hunt?
We were looking for you.
Us? What do you want from us?
3 woodcutters were poisoned yesterday after eating what you brought them.
poisoned. I swear we are not responsible for this.
Well, I have a lot of charisma now, so I can insist and hopefully they will tell me the truth.
Listen, all the clues lead to you, but it may simply have been an accident. How about you tell me exactly what happened?
It wasn't really an accident, but we did not want to kill them either.
Okay.
Then tell me how it happened.
We did not decide to do this. We were trading beautiful things with the camp. But the elder said that we would be traitors to our clan if we let the woodcutters cut down all the trees.
Which elder?
One of the old men from Vigigidor, our village. He is very angry because we cannot heal the glade. He gave us the meat of an andrig killed by a venomous dosentats. Its flesh is perfectly edible when prepared with certain berries, but without them, eating it would be lethal. And since the Renaigse invaded our forest, these berries are nowhere to be found. He wanted it to be a lesson for them, so that they may understand that their destruction brings death.
I will not hold you responsible, but from now on you will no longer bring meat to this camp. You were the instruments of a hateful old man's vengeance. And I'm under the impression that there will be even more deaths if I do not get to the root of this problem.
The Vagigido elder thought it best to take vengeance into his own hands. I understand his anger, but Dunkus would not approve of this. He would say that bloodshed only leads to more bloodshed, and he wouldn't be wrong.
This whole thing could turn into an open war. We cannot let that happen. Sir de Cosillon will be able to give some advice on how to solve this property conflict without violence.
Okay. So, we still have to do something else before we go back. Ask Mr. de Cosillon for his advice. Okay, I guess I'm going to do that. I mean, this is a rather unfortunate series of events here. Surely there must be a better way to teach the wood cutters about sustainability, right? This isn't going to help at all, I'm afraid. But yeah, I think I'm going to end the episode here, and we will continue this in the next one. So as usual, thank you for watching, and see you again next time.